they would like to know the formula, because I explained how to pleat these swags, but apparently, I'm sorry, but I probably overlooked that I didn't give you the formula. So here we're going to do the formula today. So I've already shown you how you arrive at the shape of your tail. That there is your return, and that there is your seam allowance, and your seam allowance here. So today we're not going to go into how you arrived at this shape, because there is a video that shows you how to arrive at this shape. So what we're going to show you is how to do the formula to pleat it. But just a quickie, this here is half of the width of your, half of the drop of your curtain. So if your curtain length is 90 inches, then this is half of it, which is 45. So you judge. And here again, you can half this figure from this figure here, or depending on the size of your swag, that's what this joins up to. Now, for the formula, what we do is, here is 6 inches. The seam allowance here is 1 inch. Let's give that. And the seam allowance here is 1 inch. So your fabric, let's work at your fabric being at 54 inches wide. So 54 inches wide. So what we then do now is we deduct 6, 7, 8 inches from 54. That leaves us with 46 inches to play with. So that's the width from here to there. Now, let's say we're going to pleat this 4 times. What we do now is we divide 4 1/2 by that figure, which is 46. So if we divide 4.50, which is a half, it leaves me with equals 10 inches, 0.22. The 22 is almost just under a quarter. So 10 inches is what my 4 pleats is going to give me. So if I was you, I would start working it out from this point here. So from here, we say 10 1/4, 10, yeah, just under a quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this bit here is your half. When you half 10 1/4, that will equal 5.11. So this bit here is smaller than these ones, these 4. Alright, so what we do now is we fold each one, starting with this one. Fold that one there, fold that one there, fold that one there, fold that one there, and this one will be on top. That is your half, which if you look at this one here, you will see this bit here is half the size of what's inside. This one here, the swags, the tails are not on top of each other. This one, when it's finished, because how we've done it, they're on top of each other. Now, if you don't want them on top of each other, use the same measurements that you've got there, and let's say we want them 2 inches apart so that it ends up looking like this. So the first one comes out, the second one comes out, the third one comes out. So that's roughly it. Alright, so the 2 inches. So what you do is you work out 2-inch gap, and the rest of fabric that's in that marking, you divide it. So now if that's 10 1/4, you take 2 inches from it, which is what, 8 and something, 8 and 22. So that 8 and 22 now becomes the folding, and then that 2 inches your gap each between, and that brings it out further and further, just like this. But this one it's been brought out, that looks like around 4 or 5 inches. That's how you do it. I hope I haven't confused you, and I hope it clicks. Whatever the pleats is that you want, if you want 3 pleats, then you divide it by 3 1/2. If you've got a very wide long swags, and believe you me, I've done a gigantic one, and how many pleats you want it, you divide it by that figure and just add the half on it, and that half is for this bit at the front that turns. If you don't, you will find that this will end up facing that way. Nothing wrong with it, it's just the style. Robin and Susie, I hope that answers your question. If you need any further help, please email me. To all you out there as well, there it is. Thank you for watching my quick, short demonstration.